So Sven, tell us how Symkloud is being used to power the Internet of Things in this demonstration.
Yeah, so this is an example for a city deployment for, let's say, parking meters. So what we do here is it's a simulation, so it's not a real thing, but just to show the capabilities. So you have multiple parking meters in the city and you need to maintain it and manage it. You need to know if they're in service, out of service, what's the revenue for each of the parking meters and so on. In order to do that, you have multiple elements. So you have the sensor, you have a gateway who's bringing all the information down back to the data center. You have the analytics part of it, and then basically you display it, and you actually can make based on the analytics, you can make selection on what is the best spot in terms of the efficiency in this platform. So what we're showing here is you can see we have an analytics part on this one. It's giving you a couple of examples. These are the parking meters been analyzed. This is the overall income per parking meter. All these analytics takes place in the back end. So meaning we have the parking meter itself as a sensor, passing the data through a gateway, communicating that through the network to the analytics server, and with SQL Stream, and through provisioning through OpenStack, we can dynamically allocate resources as we need it, including storage with OpenStack, including the compute resources in order to actually guarantee the analytics part of that. This is a very good example where we can use both Intel and ARM. As you know, IoT is small packets. It's not really streaming media or what have you. It's really, ARM might be a good choice on this kind of implementations, but yeah, so we have solutions around these overall infrastructure.
And we've all heard the predictions, something like 20 billion connected objects in the next few years.
Yeah.
And it's really important to have the scalable compute, storage, and data analytics power to handle that massive amount of data.
Yeah, so when you generate data and if you collect data, there's a couple of elements on where to look at it. What do you do with the data? So first of all, the analytics part of this, the security on that. What do you do with that data, what you actually analyze? Where does it reside? So most likely the private cloud will be the one for some critical applications where it's going to be residing. So that's where we have our Symkloud platform. It's a closed environment. It can be deployed into a private data center, managed through that as well. So that's one of the aspects. The other aspect is the device management. How do I know that my device is still functioning? How do I monitor that level? That's another aspect. So there's different layers on top of the actual path between the end device and the cloud and vice versa, which is more software driven. So the OpenStack framework is just one of them, but the security aspect and everything around it it's another very dynamic at the moment path what still needs to be resolved in order to actually see real deployment on IoT.